What's that shit that Son Campbell be saying? Y'all ready to go? Y'all ready? Some shit like that. I can't remember. Anyway, what up, y'all? This is Chris. Once again, I'm back. AKA Hood Digital. AKA Save the Drama for Your Motherfucking Mama. AKA the Starving YouTuber. That's what I'm calling myself these days, man. The Starving YouTuber. Y'all remember the Starving Artist? Well, I'm going to be the Starving YouTuber from now on. You know, ain't no shame in my game. I was raised by Old Dirty Bastard, the motherfuckers, Docile Facts, Lord of the Undergrounds, them niggas that was straight from the sewer. There ain't no motherfucking shame in my game. I come from the days when motherfuckers was rocking construction, Carhartt gear, and all that shit. I'm not from these bling bling days. I'm from the days when niggas was actually gutter. Niggas was actually talking about the dirty shit that goes on in the hood. Niggas wasn't trying to fake the funk. Niggas was coming out dirty and rough. But anyway, man, crazy day at work, man. It's been crazy lately. A lot of motherfucking calls, a lot of people going crazy. Especially me, motherfuckers going crazy over a newspaper, they cancel, they want to cancel, I want to keep, paying too much, and this and that over. And then you stop and you think, what the fuck is over a newspaper? But anyway, yeah, I wanted to talk about this Lord Jamar, FBA, fatjoe shit. But before I start, I want to give y'all a little bit of history about me, because I'm from the era. You feel me? I was raised in that era. Even though I'm not from New York, I'm from Jersey. I'm right across the Hudson River. I was raised right there. So I left. I was born here. I left in '83. I was 8 years old. And I remember I didn't speak a word of English. I didn't speak no English. I remember little girls making fun of me and shit. People making fun of me. Back then they had the term, use a ref. It was like calling niggas, when they call niggas wetbacks now. But anyway, I remember the summer of 1984, when I passed to the 9th grade. I went to live with my cousin. Went to stay with my cousin for the summer. She was living with an Arabic dude back in, that was in Brooklyn, Coney Island. And I remember I started talking and shit. I started learning. You know that a kid at that age, carefree, motherfucker ain't got no bills to pay. Young kid, so my mind was fresh. So I learned fast. By the time I was in 4th grade, I went the next year, I was still in the bilingual classes with the little Spanish kids, where I belong, of course, but I was with the Spanish kids that actually didn't speak English. I spoke English at that time, but they had already classified me, so I stood there. 4th grade comes 5th grade. That's when I was moved up with the American kids and shit. I was a big boy right there. But anyway, fast forward, try to remember 10 years old, maybe 11. I remember when I first was introduced to rap. Now, of course, I was into MTV, the rock and roll, but I remember when I was actually introduced to rock, because in my house, all I heard was the merengue, the bachata, the Spanish music. Of course, just like anybody. But I remember that I loved it. I was listening to it. I loved it. I think it was Mr. Magic Rap Attack at that time. And I was like, oh, shit. And I remember I told my mom I wanted to buy a rap. I want her to buy me a rap cassette. And I remember I went to Burger Line Avenue, those from Union City, y'all know. And I bought, and I was looking for a tape. Damn, I want to rap. And I seen these black guys on the tape. I was like, yeah, I want that shit. And it was Kool and the Gang. Kool and the Gang. When I fucking took that shit home and I played that fucking tape, I was mad as fuck. I was like, what the fuck? They're not rapping, they're fucking singing. I was mad. And thinking back, the first rapper I believe I heard on the radio was Curtis Blow, because I remember listening to the breaks. And and basketball, but basketball was a little later. They playing basketball. That was a little later though. But anyway, then I remember I got into Kumo D. But I remember, fast forward, these are old memories that I have, but I remember they had a record store. And record stores over there on the main avenue that was called Bergen Line Avenue, they mostly had the salsa, the merengue, and all that shit. But they did have the little sections of actually American music. And I remember on the door, just like it was yesterday, I remember this, right on the glass door, it was a poster of Public Enemy. It takes a nation of millions to hold us back. And I was like, oh man, like that shit was like so fucking cool to me. It's like I went from motherfucking He-Man, Superman, Batman, motherfucking Lion-O from Thundercats. Those are all my little heroes. And now these are my heroes. I remember seeing Kumo D. I wanted to fucking wear the glasses like he, the big fucking goggles. And then Chuck D, man. Chuck D was like the coolest motherfucker. I also remember this was back. But this was like, this was coming up in my era. But I remember also moving back in Park Theater in my hood in Union City. That's where they filmed the video to Walk This Way, to Run DMC and Aerosmith. That's where they filmed it. I was there as a little kid. I was outside because they didn't let me in. But I remember this big fucking Morenos with this big ass boom box and shit. And I thought that shit was so, I remember I was with my man Joey. Me and him was there, and I remember we thought this shit was so fucking cool. It was like, holy shit, the motherfucking Morenos with the flat tops, with the fucking, that tail and shit that they had with the fucking, I forgot what the fuck that was called. But anyway, I thought that was so fucking cool. And that's it. I got into it. Then fast forward, as a teenager, that's all I used to hear. I loved music. I used to hear my rock and roll. I used to hear in my house. It was always playing merengue. It was always playing bachata. All kinds of music. But there was nothing like hip hop. Hip hop was like something that just touched my soul. Kumo D, the LL Cool J's. I used to walk. The DOC's first album, Sir Mix-a-Lot, Swass album. I used to walk miles, like 3 miles. When I was a young kid, I'm talking, this was 88, 89. Used to walk miles just to buy the tape the day that it comes out. I remember Two Live Crew, when they came out with As Nasty As They Wanna Be. When they started putting that sticker there, that they didn't sell it no more, I had it. Because when it first came out, it just came out. It was in the store. But anyway, as far as the Fat Joe, what Fat Joe said, I remember I was looking at it, but I seen like some comments on YouTube, but I was like, yo, let me check this out. Damn, Lord Jamar and fucking Fat Joe beef, I gotta check this out, man. So I go to My Expert Opinion, and I hear Fat Joe saying, oh no, Lord Jamar, he's a loony, this and that, these people are racist, these people, I can't really remember what he said. But all I remember thinking is that it's about to go down. It's about to go down. The reason why is because Lord Jamar, he makes his living out of this. You see how all the other niggas from Brand Nubians, they just faded away. I don't know what Grand Pooba's doing. The X, he's a teacher, I think, and he still be rhyming and whatever, but he kept low profile. Lord Jamal, he's made a living out of just being out there, speaking his mind. And I ain't mad at him. I fucks with Lord Jamal. I fucks with Fat Joe, but I fucks with Lord Jamal. And let me tell you, black people, black Americans, fuck what anybody say. The truth is the truth. Black Americans are the most influential people in the world. They are. It's just that simple. You can't go around that. However, as far as the word nigga, hey, listen, that word, we got to stop tripping about that. Black people got to stop tripping about that. I'm going to have to say that. That's just, that word no longer means nigger as in term of racial. Yeah, adapted. It's been adapted into our vocabulary, to everybody's vocabulary. You got white people saying nigger. So, think about it. It means a male. That's what that means, a man. Back then we should say man, dude, homie. But we say that's my nigga. You got a black nigga, that's my black nigga. That's my Dominican nigga, that's my Puerto Rican nigga, that's my white nigga. Come on, man. So, I don't understand what the big deal is with that N-word. And then, there's all these misconceptions about who can use it, who cannot. This is all bullshit. We're grown as men. You're going to be killing somebody or shooting somebody over a word? No, we're not fucking saying it as a... How the fuck is we saying it as a racial term? We're black too. Look at me. I'm a light-skinned fucking black man. Maybe I got some Spaniards in me. Who knows? But I sure as hell ain't fucking white. Look at my fucking nose. But anyway, and then you got who can say it, who cannot. I don't understand. Because, think about it. Matt Hoffa, he said his family from Barbados. Right? His family from Barbados, the Caribbeans. That's where I'm at, the Caribbeans. Fat Joe family from Cuba and Puerto Rico. That's in the Caribbean. So they were both born in the United States. So why is it that Matt Hoffa could use the word nigger and Fat Joe cannot? This is stupid. So I don't understand who can use it, who cannot use it. This is stupid. I mean, it's not like, this is beyond like a white boy. A white boy comes up to you, one of those white boys, and say, you a nigger, you fucking nigger. That's a different fucking story. You understand? That's racist. But this is a word that it's adapted. It's part of our vocabulary just like y'all. Remember, we grew up in the projects like y'all. We ran the streets like y'all. Lord Jamar, you talk about the culture. Listen, part of the culture in the environment where the culture was built, we was there. We got the same money y'all got. We ran the same fucking streets. Whether we was y'all customers or y'all plug, but we was all there. Puerto Ricans, Cubans, Colombians, we all been there. Doing the same fucking shit. Ain't nothing. You go to Washington Heights and the same shit is being done on the other side in Harlem. My hood, it was the same thing. Union City. I grew up in a town. Mostly everybody was Hispanics. There was rarely no blacks, a few whites. You go down Jersey City, and we was doing the same shit. Everybody just selling drugs. Everybody listening to hip-hop music. Everybody smoking weed. Everybody stealing. Everybody doing crime. Everybody fucking with the bitches. We all spoke. Everybody spoke the same. So this fucking divide is bullshit. You understand? We got to stop this division shit. Okay, you want to talk about history. I give y'all that. You guys started hip-hop. You guys started the culture. Yes, we was there. Yes, that's all fucking true. Yes, there's some people that contributed. Crazy Legs and whatnot. But yes, there is no question. African Americans started the hip hop culture. They did. However, there should not be a division of this. We should not be divided. This is just bullshit because we live in the projects just like y'all. We We lived in the ghetto. We listened to the same music. And for example, Beatnuts. You got Beatnuts. You got Jungle Brothers. You got Tribe Called Quest. I'm talking about my old school niggas. Brand newbies. By the way, I disagree with Fat Joe as far as saying that Lord Jamar was the weakest, the wackest rapper out of Brand Nubians. I think they was all dope. All three of them was fucking dope. And Lord Jamar, he hung. He hung with the group. He did his thing. They were all dope. You had Shadat X come out with the ball head, the motherfucking Timberland boots, the army fatigue. One for all. It's all for one. One for all. It's all for one. And then you had, and then with crazy lyrics, by the way. These guards, yo, peace to Brand Nubians collectively. Y'all motherfuckers, crazy. Legends all the way. My heroes, one of my heroes. You had Grand Pooba, a fucking alien. I remember when that motherfucker came out. What goes around comes back around again. When he came out solo with his motherfucking book bag, everybody was going crazy. Jabos hanging baggy, Tommy Hilfiger Top Gear. He had his fade. That was his style. Then you had Lord Jamar. Now, I ain't even gonna lie. This is the nigga I was trying to be like. I was trying to be, and he had the dreads. This nigga had the dreads, the motherfucking flannel shirts with the big ass Timberland boots. But that's the nigga I wanted to be like. But since I didn't have dreads, at Dominicanized and I fuck with the curls. I started using a bandana with the curls coming out. But that's the nigga I want to be like. So he wasn't one of the wackest at all. And then when he came out in Oz, and he was acting, you know, I got to give it to him. I fucked with Lord Jamar. Especially the shit that he be talking about. He speaks with logic. I got to give it to him. Fat Joe, yes, it is proven that he be capping. Cuban Link, I gotta tell you, Cuban Link, man, you need to get off Fat Joe's dick, man. It's like you've made a career out of just coming out speaking about Fat Joe. I mean, why didn't you ever do your own thing and go somewhere else and whatever? It's like your whole fucking life, you come out just talking about motherfucking Fat Joe. Anything that has to do with Fat Joe is like you come out to get views and get your money and get this and get that. Come on, man, do your own thing, baby. I mean, no disrespect to Cuban Link, but you need to do something else, man. You need to talk about something else like everybody just always relates you to Fat Joe. That's fucking crazy. But anyway, shout out to Cuban Link, no disrespect, but it's like you would have been good. You should have just stayed in your own lane and found something else to do other than Fat Joe, man. But anyway, as I was saying, peace to Lord Jamar, man. Lord Jamar, you was a good rapper, man. So when I tell you to give up your swine and get refined, you act like you're blind and you lost your damn mind. That shit was dope. I still remember that to today. But yeah, man, the point is that we all need to get along, man. We all need to get along. And we need to stop this division shit, man. We're still all in the streets getting the same money, doing the same shit. Our kids are fucking growing up with each other. They're either hanging out with each other or they're trying to kill each other. The same shit that we did. Yeah, times have changed with all this technology shit. Times have changed. There's a lot of shit I don't like about the youngins. There's a lot of shit about the youngins that they don't like me. And then when we was coming up, the old heads didn't really like us. With the baggy jeans, they used to make fun of that shit. Because niggas in the 80s was wearing tight jeans. So, we just need to get along, man. And nigga, just remember, the word nigga, it means male. It identifies a male. We just forget that. It identifies a male. Just like we grew up saying bitches, this bitch, this bitch, this bitch. white bitch, fat bitch, black bitch, Hispanic bitch, Dominican bitch, white bitch. That we used to say nigga the same way. But anyway, y'all. I always forget to say this, but I'm just starting, but I always forget to say this. Like, subscribe, hit the like button, all that. Get with me. Support the starving YouTuber. Get with me, man. Peace.